got my foot up.
Is the fan blowing? Do you feel the fan?
No, I don't hear that.
Okay, all right, good. Good, all right. What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in summer. My name is Chris from the #Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast. Coming to you another episode on this glorious Tuesday with me being tired as fuck. I just feel like someone just sucked the energy out of me. Welcome to another episode of Heels. No, I'm sorry. Rest of the Basin Catering, episode 69.
Ironic, episode 69. That's crazy.
Yeah, 69. Yeah. So anyway, it's going to be a great night tonight, everybody. We got a lot of shit that we are going to be covering this evening, everybody. So remember, if you are on YouTube and you are watching this recording, remember to follow us on all social media platforms. Remember to follow us on YouTube. We need the subscribers. Right now, we are at 781. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys can help a brother out, that would be awesome. Tonight, everybody, it's all about Mr. Brocade. Matter of fact, shout out to him because that man has been a loyal listener, and this man has been a panelist, and now he is the co-host this evening. So we're going to give him his flowers. We're going to get to know him a little bit. We're going to talk, and then we're going to bring the panel up. Okay? So, Mr. Brocade, who are you? How did you get that name?
The Brocade? So, the Brokage is...
Brokage, okay.
Yeah, I am a huge anime fan, and for those of you, the people who don't know, Naruto, the head person of that village is the Hokage. So I decided to put a little stank on it, some seasoning on it, and added bro to the Kage.
Kage. Okay. Kage.
So,
okay, cool.
Just to kind of play on my love for anime, and I felt like it was a name no one had. I hadn't seen it come across any of the FYP, so I was like, that's a little clever name, so I landed on that. And that's pretty much it. That's how that came about.
But I can call you Patrick, though, since we're on that.
Of course, yes. Of course.
Thank you.
On that level.
I definitely do appreciate it. Thank you. So, first of all, you have a very colorful background. You used to try out for wrestling at one point. Yes. You are into anime, you are highly into anime. I mean, you got the bear, ears and shit. You used to work at... GameStop. I mean, shit, you're on here. So tell us a little bit about how you became a wrestling fan.
Honestly, it started nobody in my family was a wrestling fan. Not my dad, not my mom. It was just me. I first started off seeing, as crazy as this is gonna sound, the Ultimate Warrior is what got me into wrestling. Seeing him, I just liked his I like this high energy and the face paint. The face paint, I don't know, I've always enjoyed wrestlers who wear face paint, have a different look about them. Not just, not default wrestler 34 from WWE 2K. So, but I have an extreme love for tag team wrestling. That's where my real love for wrestling comes in. I love tag team wrestlers. My favorite tag team of all time is the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. Been huge fans of them. I also have to say current favorite tag team, because they can do no wrong, the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks, fantastic tag team, great matches. Enjoy watching their product over on AEW.
Okay. Now let me ask you this, because I always ask this with all of my my co-hosts. Were you at one point a WWE loyalist? And if you were, how you were able to get out of that loyal tribalism attitude?
So I was a WWE loyalist. When you mean when AEW and everything first started to, or just in general?
Just in general. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't really branch out and do a lot of wrestling. I was kind of just in my WWE bubble, and I think I finally sat down and decided to watch a New Japan event. Is what kind of made me branch out
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, all right, man, there's other wrestling out there. I was heavy into TNA during the six-sided ring days. I
Mm-hmm.
thought that was different, unique. Huge fan of the alpha male Monty Brown.
Mm-hmm.
It
So
just,
what
yeah,
made
it's
you
kind
get?
of
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
go.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Chris. You got it. What was you about to ask?
No, I was going to, because we were transitioning from, like, your powerhouses like Monty Brown
Yeah,
and the Ultimate Warrior, and then the Road Warriors. How were you able to? What made you try out for wrestling? I guess.
honestly, I wanted to. At first, it was more so to get a respect for like what these guys go through, because like
Mm-hmm.
they put their bodies on the line to entertain us. And honestly, I wanted. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say I wanted to see if it was fake, because I knew it wasn't like fake. I knew the ring,
Mm-hmm.
all the like rumors and stuff you heard about a ring, like, oh, there's a
Mm-hmm.
microphone under it. Oh, it's on springs. No, I wanted to get a real life perspective on what it felt like to be in that ring. And trust me, I tell you, I did. Taking a bump for the first time without cracking my head on the mat was a very hard thing to do. I think at one of your previous
So
lives, someone
they,
told you like you got to tuck your chin. Trying to
yeah,
tuck your
yeah.
chin and slam yourself to the mat at the same time. It's not something you do normally, so it's something you got to get used to. Running the
Mm-hmm.
ropes
Mm-hmm.
messed me up. Messed me up for like 3 weeks. Ribs were jacked up. Breathing in hurt. Uh, Overall, man, it just gave me like I stopped doing it because COVID happened. Essentially, COVID kind of just picked up and ruined everything. You couldn't be within 6 feet of people, and I just kind of never went back because I'm like, number one, the previous owner of that school
Mm-hmm.
kind of made me lose my love for wrestling for a couple years.
What was that? What was it?
I ain't like his training style. He was real aggressive. Like he seemed like I'm the type of person. If I'm coming in and I'm paying you, let's just go say over $1,000 to learn this
Mm-hmm.
sport, to learn this business that I love so much. Like I expect, like I ain't saying all the attention needs to be on me, but I expect you to be a little bit more hands on and less verbally abusive. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he was very verbally abusive towards the students, even towards some of the trainers. And I'm just it kind of I left when he finally left. It kind of just left a bitter taste in my mouth. I think I stopped watching wrestling for like 2-3 years after that, and I was just
Mm-hmm.
kind of just solely focused on anime.
Okay. So what got you
But
back into wrestling?
honestly, just sitting down. I think it was a takeover. It was a takeover,
Oh.
NXT takeover. I was watching. It was one of like the several matches that Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa had,
Mm-hmm.
and that just sucked me right back in. So I was like, all right, maybe I can give this one more shot. Now going back to train, nah, I wasn't gonna do that. I was already into the mid-30s. Like I get it. I know some guys had their first matches when they were in their mid-30s, but like I was still learning from scratch. I didn't have no matches under my belt or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Only
Right.
thing I had to my credit was a battle royal that I got eliminated first in because I got the classic big dude treatment. Oh, jump me in the corner, throw me over the rope.
Was that fun?
It was fun. It was very fun. It was for like a wedding angle for one of the indie stars. They were doing like a wedding angle, and they had like a bachelor party battle royal type deal. So a lot
Mm-hmm.
of the students got to participate in it. Also got to participate in a couple of fun things with Carmelo Hayes. At the time, he was Christian
Really?
Casanova. Yes,
Okay.
because
Okay.
he was trained out at the
Cool.
school up that I trained at as well.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Again, it's criminal what's happened to him in WWE because I watched that man lead a very successful and popular faction up here, and I know
Definitely
what he
so.
can do in and out of the ring. So it just sucks seeing what's going on with him right now.
As a matter of fact, that's a perfect segue because I want to read to you what Black Arrow said. He was on the cookout before This is what he said, and I quote. He said this on Facebook. He said, "This is why I do not get caught up on the Triple K or AK Triple H stuff and bashing his booking of African American talent. Because if you look at NXT, you know that the future is bright for the wrestler of color. Just sit back and wait."
Is it though? I mean, because wasn't a certain someone who was on the main roster a former NXT champion, highly successful throughout his entire run through NXT?
It's just for the simple fact that this man is an African American and he literally put out this post, right? And I said this like right after him, like I waited for it was no comments, right? No comments. I said let's revisit this post when them African Americans that you speaking of go to the main roster. And let's see if you have that same energy. I'm sorry, but the ignorance is pissing me off. Like respectfully and disrespectfully.
Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
It is, but it's getting too blissful. That's the problem. So I have literally, I wasn't even trying to be disrespectful to him because I know him. Like I talked to him and I talked to Jay.
Right.
They are very heavily NXT fans. They live in Florida. They live in Orlando or whatever, and they go to the shows and they're the hype crew and all this other BS. But then when I look at this is the problem with the black community. As a matter of fact, I had a discussion with one of the wrestlers that's one of my good friends, and we were playing with each other or whatever, going back and forth, and we was ribbing each other and shit and whatever. He was just like, "Listen, name me one person that really supported you over the years." I was like, "Well, that's Ruthless Lala. There's Big Daddy. There's Kaden Castley." He said, "What about me?" I was like, "I took some pews for you a lot." And we were segueing into the black community.
Right.
And this story is deep for me, y'all, and I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time with this. The issue is that with the black community, not everybody's kinfolk. Everybody that look like you is not kinfolk. Especially our community, they don't believe in self-correction. They don't believe in accountability. They don't believe that. They feel that if you are part of our acronyms and if you are part of that group, then you can't talk about them. You can't correct them whatsoever. And he even showed me the text messages that the dude was talking about me. He was talking about, well, I think that Chris should have never came for that girl like that, even though she literally went on Twitter and she was challenging folks and saying, "Oh, well, I really feel that, it's cool that Swerve Strickland won the AEW championship, but I just really feel that he should have never called that woman, black and ugly." And I'm like, and I corrected her because I was seeing too many of these posts, right?
Right.
And I was like, if you feel a certain way, that's one thing. But to sit up here and then congratulate him, then slap him because you can't get over what he said in the lyric, but then yet you don't go to none of these other rappers and quote, like, "Why are you calling us bitches and hoes and all this other BS and how you want to use our pussy for entertainment." You don't got the same energy, but because he's not part of your favorite acronyms, that's why you are saying what you're saying. So I said, fuck you and fuck your negative energy. All these hoe ass motherfuckers decide to come at me all at once. It came from the Null group on Facebook. Yep. Then it came from some other folks that I personally knew that I literally went to their shows in New York. Motherfuckers did a whole goddamn podcast about me, about that certain someone. So after that, I said, when it comes to certain black fans or black WWE fans, I don't fuck with them. I don't deal with them. And the reason why I don't deal with them is because 1 minute I'm your bro, the next minute you hate my guts. And I say we can't have that two-faced energy, right? Yeah. Because I love my culture and I love my community, but What you're not going to do is going to sit here and then say for the culture, but then no, fuck you because we like WWE and he's an AW and we don't fuck with him like that. And then too, he said that he doesn't fuck with the list. He doesn't fuck with black girls. Blah 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 blah. So I said, fuck you, fuck you. But no, let's get to your list real quick. Oh, did you have any comments, questions, anything? Retorts?
Smile on your face all the while trying to take your place, man.
Period. That part. That's a bar. Hold on, let me open this up real quick. Let me see. Okay, so let's get down to the steak and the potatoes real quick.
Sorry, Star caught me off guard with that comment down there. Patrick doesn't look like a Patrick. Don't ask what a Patrick look like because I don't know, but still.
What does a Patrick look like? That's crazy. That's crazy work. Anyway, so let's go to your topics that you came up with. You said what would WWE need to do to get you back as a fan? Are you asking me or are you asking the collective?
I'm asking you, but I also do eventually want to know what the collective has to think about that. But I wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah. It's going to take a lot. I can definitely tell you that. It's going to take Triple H to leave, Nick Khan to leave. The racism needs to go. The storylines need to improve. And I know that they're a traded company, public traded company. So there's a lot of shit that they can't do. Totally get it. But the culture needs to change. I think before we talk about anything else, before we talk about storytelling, before we talk about the racism, the culture needs to change.
Right.
And Triple H is not good for the culture at all. Whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, whatever, that motherfucker got to go. So hopefully that answers your question.
Oh no, that answers
I'm
my
not coming.
completely.
I'm not coming back to the landscape of WWE because there's nothing for me.
It needs an entire regime change.
Yes, it does.
I mean, and I ain't saying just bring in carbon copies of the people who left.
Correct.
I'm saying you need to bring in put some seasoning in there, some young blood, people who got fresher eyes, who ain't been in the business since. Who basically
it needs to be more diverse.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Need to be more diverse.
And we need somebody in charge who wasn't attached to Vince at the hip, and especially someone who didn't marry the boss's daughter.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to shit on for his marriage choices, but again, he married the boss's daughter. You kind of learn from the man in charge, and I feel like you kind of just inherited his booking style. Like you didn't really change.
Listen, when you sat up here and you used Stephanie's pussy as a contingency plan, I already knew what time of day it was with you. When you cheated on China just to get in Stephanie's draws because you wanted to stay relevant, you wanted for that rise to power. He's literally the Schmittler of professional wrestling. He's Schmittler of WWE. He really is. This man was never shit. He's never going to be shit. That man is a fucking brown noser with no motherfucking talent. Plain and simple. Like, I mean, is he one of the
Triple H fan?
I mean, back in the day, before I knew all of this other shit, I was a Triple H fan. I was a heavy Triple H fan. But then when I started learning about his history, when I started digging, I mean, I literally went down the rabbit hole. Okay. Literally went down the rabbit hole. So when I went down the rabbit hole, I just seen things I did not like. I did not expect. It really rubbed me the wrong way. And I ain't trying to tell people. I'm like, listen, this is fucking 20 years plus of dealing with this shit, researching this shit, finding out shit that you did not know shit about, including the Montreal screw job, finding out that fucking Triple H was the one that long nose motherfucker looking like somebody from PBS. This man was solely responsible for that goddamn suggestion But then I see on a documentary, you know, the Hitman or whatever documentary, when he got screwed over, sat up there and was telling it was like telling Brett's wife Nancy, I think her name is Nancy, I believe.
Yeah,
and telling her talking about, no, that wasn't me. No, I swear to God, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. And it was you.
Yep.
It was you the whole entire time, because the only three people that knew was Shawn Michaels and Triple H and fucking Vince McMahon. Everybody else was like, they didn't know. So I just, hopefully that answers your question. Did you have a retort?
No, nope. Covered
No?
perfectly.
Okay, all right. And then he said Chris said many times that he's not coming back. The culture against black culture in wrestling then. Okay. And then Rev Dan Fitzgerald, he said, to be fair, like 4 claim to be in the know as well. And then Didrian said that Shane McMahon wasn't a yes man to Vince. Yeah, and that's basically how.
Actually, I would take that as a replacement for Triple H. I would take Shane McMahon coming back and taking over, taking over the business that was rightfully his to begin with.
Correct, but because he was not following by Vince's rules, quote unquote, that's why he left, and I totally understand it, because I would have, I don't want my name in that conversation. Being a pedo, being involved in human trafficking, like that shit is not cool whatsoever. So yeah, let's go on to the next subject. Let's see. You stated, has AEW surpassed WWE since moving away from mentioning them? It's a good question. The product has gotten a lot more better. The storytelling, the show, the fucking matches have been absolutely awesome.
Top tier.
Just phenomenal. I think they're literally diving into the WWF playbook when they were going back and forth with WCW. They stopped acknowledging WCW. They started focusing on their product. And I'm glad someone was in Tony Khan's ear and said, please stop mentioning WWE. Focus on your shit. As a matter of fact, there were fans that was out there still to this day said that Tony Khan needs to focus on this shit. Now these same motherfuckers that was saying that shit to Tony Khan, now all of a sudden they talk about, well, why is he not mentioning WWE anymore? Why do you want him to mention WWE? Didn't you say that you want him to stop mentioning WWE? Didn't you say that AEW need to focus on their product? So now that he literally did what you told him to do, it's a problem now. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem. If they're not showing you any place. See, the thing about it is, when a bitch that has no life whatsoever is sitting there and poking you, right? Poking you. They want attention, right? So when you start giving them attention, they start to die off, or they got to find another way to bother you. So with that being said, AEW is doing their shit. And it is bothering WWE because WWE has up the fucking counter programming. Damn near every fucking pay-per-view AEW has done this year, it has been on the same day, at the same time, and this shit is fucking weird. 3 motherfucking shows on one weekend? 3 fucking shows. And these motherfuckers talk about they're not proud with it. Huh?
Don't we got one? Aren't they counter?
This Sunday.
What are they countering that with? Heat Wave?
Heat Wave.
That wouldn't have been my show.
I'm sorry, but this is not this is not ECW. This is not.
That wouldn't have been my show of choice, and I feel like you just keep trying to.
Not at all.
Like, I feel like you're forcing NXT into a battle they shouldn't be a part of.
Just like TNA, they're trying to drag TNA and they bullshit too. But we'll talk about TNA because I think TNA is actually. You know what? Since that's not part of your list, we can actually talk about it right now. Let me see, because I think one of them was. Never mind. Okay, I do got the Job Nation the reality check or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna read that. But no, let's actually talk about TNA real quick.
Yeah.
So we have been discussing TNA since this rumor came out. Like I'm just gonna put it as a rumor, nothing more, nothing less. Exactly. Apparently WWE is slowly assimilating TNA into their collective, and they're doing it very, very slowly. They're also in talks. Remind you, this is only a rumor. Do not take this as a fact. Okay, so what they're doing is that when TNA decide or when they decide to get bought out, I believe WWE has an option where they are going to be the first people to actually buy them. From my understanding, everybody else, they won't be able to get that number one pick to acquire TNA. And like I've tried to tell everybody, that TNA is never going to be the second promotion, because number one, they're holding on to WWE's testicles or what's left of them, right? So you can't be the number one promotion when you're sitting up here and you sleeping with a person that is literally giving you handicap points. You know, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That's like literally saying that New Japan Wrestling is going to be the second promotion because they're working with AEW. It just doesn't work that way.
Both your world titles on NXT talent. Both your world titles on NXT talent.
Right. So, like all of them are literally in TNA. And as a matter of fact, isn't Trick Williams still the world champion for TNA?
Yep.
So you should know what time it is.
Now apparently he's about to face Javon tonight to see who faces Ova.
Oh, I seen how he threw him across the room. Man, that shit was so staged. Like, I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, are you ready to get pushed? Yeah, let me go bouncy and let me push you. I'm like, bro, like y'all could have did better. I mean, don't get it twisted. It was dope. Like how he fell. I mean, it was like someone said that he looked like he went to the nether realm or something like that.
Yep. Oh, good. See, I'm glad Javon won that match. I'm glad Javon won.
And he won the match, yeah, because like dude could have been seriously injured. The way that man landed, the way he flew, it was like at one point it's like he was just like on a cloud, and I'm like, nigga, are you gonna ever come down? Like the fuck, you know? So, so Terrell said that Moose is in TNA more than is in TNA, or I'm sorry, NXT more than TNA. So,
as of late, yeah.
So, is everyone paying attention? I don't know if everybody's paying attention, but you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like light skin. I'm gonna sit back, and I'm just gonna tell you, these motherfuckers are going to get absorbed in about a year or two. Don't. It's not gonna be 3 years. It's gonna be a gradual process. I'm saying this is not an overnight thing. Okay, WWE is using their loophole options because they know they can get away with it. Because guess what? Their best friend is Donald Trump. You can't get no more crooked than that, you know, but hey, whatever. But your question, you say, is Triple H a carbon copy of Vince? And were we blind because of how he booked in NXT? Yes. Triple H put on this facade that he is the best booker in the world. He is the brainchild of NXT, and that is far from the truth, because the brainchild was actually Dusty Rhodes and William Regal. That was the ones that was responsible. It wasn't fucking Triple H. Triple H was actually the front man that took all the fucking credit. That's what he does best. Just like with the R-Truth situation. That motherfucker blatantly fucking lied and said that this all was a work. And then R-Truth's son had to literally come back 5 seconds later and said that was not a work. What are you talking about? Now, Rev Dan said that Triple H is not a carbon copy. Can you explain that when you come up here? When you come up here, please explain that. Because I really feel that he is literally, he's trying to act like a 2.0 when it comes to Vince. But the thing about
Because,
this man is doing like dumbass decisions. Go ahead.
because we all know, like, Vince didn't like smaller talent. Hence why Adam Cole was about to get called up and be somebody's manager.
Right.
The last small world champion we have, I believe, was Rey Mysterio, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, like exceptionally small. I guess I should say. I don't know what their
as
scale
WWE
is
champion?
from big to small. Yeah, I don't know what Ray was the last like small guy, cruiserweight as world champion.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh damn, y'all been we have 15K likes, yo.
Oh, they've been tapping like crazy. You have 70 shares, Chris.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. All right, continue. Go ahead. What's up, Rose?
But I feel like he is kind of a carbon copy. Like he is kind of with the matter of fact, we can take a person right now that is getting thrown through the ringer and trying to grab that imaginary brass ring. LA Knight.
You know, to be honest with you, like I lost all hope for LA Knight. Like I wasn't really on the LA Knight train, but I did appreciate his work. You know what I'm saying? Like I would appreciate your work. WWE doesn't appreciate it because number one, they don't see him as the face of the company. They were just like, you old as fuck. We don't really care for you like that. So we're going to continue to be moist over Roman Reigns. And this is what's hurting them because right now this will be the perfect period to build an army against AEW, especially when you're about to go one-on-one with AEW in September. But we're not going to have that conversation.
Oh boy! So they're going.
So you're telling me that
they're going. What are they going one-on-one with them in September? All out.
All out, and they're going to have. I think it's supposed to be Bad Blood. So I guess it's supposed to be John Cena versus Brock Lesnar at Bad Blood.
I did see that. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, just so we can go ahead and clarify how I feel about that match.
Go ahead. Go for it.
I don't want to see John Cena get suplexed 52 million times and get beat again. I don't want to see Brock Lesnar come out, do his little whatever the fuck that is, and get his power. I don't want to see that match. Like, no, who asked for this? Who asked for this? Like, I'm so sick of these old ass wrestlers coming back, and I wish somebody would say, Cena asked for this. Cena did not ask for this. He has already come out and said it himself. They needed a scapegoat, so Cena was the scapegoat. Triple H
ECW does not exist anymore. What are you talking about? You say the ECW
WrestlePalooza is in September. What the hell is that?
I don't even know. Yeah, okay.
Did we miss something?
Let me see. I think I did because I never. Whatever. So I guess that's what they're calling the pay-per-view, allegedly. I guess, but whatever. The next
last
item.
Man standing match. I mean, okay.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
No. You can keep it. So the next item. You got this from Jobber Nation. So apparently this is what this person said, and and to be honest with you, I do not care for this account. They said, and I quote, that the IWC is afraid to admit it, so I will. AEW destroyed New Japan Wrestling. They took all their top talent and left them dry. The G1 is a shell of itself and even featured an AEW wrestler winning, even though the AEW wrestler is actually signed with New Japan.
Yep.
AEW doesn't care about helping other companies.
I thought you liked that one. Yeah.
I don't get it. Okay. They say they have destroyed Ring of Honor.
Even though they bought
and
Ring of Honor to save Ring of Honor.
But this one takes the cake. They have destroyed the indies. How? How did they destroy the indies?
How many AEW stars holding indie titles right now?
How is it that thing called WWID? Isn't that like tapping into the indie talent?
Yep.
Just trying to figure this. I don't think they prayed. I don't think they took a shit. I don't think they pissed. I don't think they proofread this shit right here. Because there's some, I mean, this is why I be telling everybody that some of you motherfuckers that's even in the comment section, that's probably watching this for the very first time. If you are a tribalist, you don't deserve a platform. You don't deserve a platform because you are basically doing somebody else's dirty work because WWE can't do the work for themselves. So you sit up here and then you saying, "Hey, I see all of these wrestling fans and they're giving kudos and these reactions and these reactatory fucking reactions. Oh my god! Oh my god! The shit is fake as fuck. It's not that. It's not that fun. It's
right.
Not. As much as y'all try to make it seem like it's great." Like, with all these reactions, I'm just like, what the fuck are you reacting to? But I say, listen, if that's how you feel, that's cool. But keep your shit over there. Keep your shit over there. Let me enjoy my wrestling in ML or CMLL or Ashe Wrestling or MLW, AW. I mean, let me enjoy my shit. But then yet this motherfucker didn't mention to tell people that they trying to monopolize the indie scene, trying to block AEW from acquiring anybody from the indie scene. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm telling people, have fucking facts before you put out this stupid ass shit. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
I will take what is WWE ID for 500, Alex? I will take AEW bought ROH to save ROH because it was going out of business and about to shut its doors. Would ROH still exist had Tony Khan not bought ROH? No. Or WWE would have bought it and then we would have got another development program. Like LFG, ROH, WWE, Evolve, WWE, WWE ID.
I don't get it. And that's why I'm just like, you obviously you forgot that other part. And I was like, obviously no, I don't think that they forgot it. They just didn't want to talk about it. They wanted to focus on the negative. That's all that was.
If they stole their stars, if they stole their stars and left them high and dry, you still got Evil, who was in that finals match with Takeshita. You have Zack Sabre Jr., you have Gabe Kidd, who briefly makes appearances for AEW every now and again, but he is signed to New Japan. Mm-hmm. You got Okada still, even though he technically with AEW, he comes back to Japan. Kenny Omega comes back to Japan. Yeah.
What are we doing?
And we're not going to pretend like Takeshita didn't deserve every bit of winning that G1.
Right, that part. I'm like, and then it sit up there and then shit. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate it. To sit up there and shit on this man's accomplishments, and this man been putting out fucking bangers, including the one that we seen at what the fuck was that? That weekend, I forgot what the fuck it was. Supercard, yeah. Supercard of Honor. Man, yep. Please, man, you need to shut the fuck up and go and touch you some goddamn fucking paste. And then swallow that motherfucking. Hopefully you choke, like for real. Like that's the reason why I stayed the fuck off Twitter, because Twitter just doesn't do shit for me. It is basically the land of the morons. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Ironically, I wasn't even on Twitter when I found that. It came across on Facebook of all places, and one of the wrestling groups that I see.
Of course, because you know that toxicity is going to come over to Facebook. So if you don't see it on X, you definitely going to see it on some one of them toxic fucking wrestling groups. And that's why I'm like, I have my own that I run. I check in periodically. I'm like, listen, if there's no type of substance or context that's actually relevant to the discussions you guys are talking about, don't put that shit in my group. Just don't do it. Anything else that you want to add before we bring on the people?
Let's bring up the people, man. Let's hear what the people got to say.
All right. Everybody, continue to keep sharing. Everybody, appreciate you guys for tuning in to the Wrestling Debates and Catering episode 69 with my bro Patrick. And yeah, show him some love. Everybody. What's going on, Shata? How you doing?
I think he put the coffee cup up. Put the coffee cup.
Hold on a second. Oh, let me update real quick. Okay.
Light skin.
Hey, Light Skin, what's going on with you?
Patrick, do you have a friend nicknamed SpongeBob or Gary? I do not, but I will give you a very funny story there. I do own Patrick Star shorts. No, I am not currently wearing them, but yes, I do own Patrick Star shorts because...
What's up, Chris?
Hey, how you doing?
Chilling, man, chilling.
What's up? Phil,
That's
what's
good.
up? 13, what's up? Light Skin, what's up?
Okay,
Ice, what's going
what's
on?
up, brother?
What's up, man?
Mid-South. Been a long time, bro.
What's good, bro? I be watching your videos still. I just been busy.
I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all. If you're watching my videos, I appreciate you. You know, my videos are meant to just bring some warmth and remember the good old days, you know, of all the good shows we used to enjoy back in the day, all the cartoons we loved.
And start arguments. I do not agree with some of these theme songs.
Whoa. Okay, now 13, no, don't get on here and start no BS already.
That's what he came in.
Please don't.
What? Whatever do you need?
I want to now see. Now I need to know what theme song you talking about before we get into wrestling.
Man, that's gonna start an even bigger fight.
What's up, guys? Hello.
All right, so let's go over some of the shit that we talked about. Do anybody have any retorts? Anything that they want to add? We're going to go around the room real quick. So, Light Skin, you go first, and then we'll go to Dan. Go for it.
I just want to bring apart because, like you said, Pat, that whole G1 blaming AEW thing came across my feed too, and I wanted to engage with it, but I was like, no. These guys don't really deserve my time nor my knowledge. Because, as some of the replies already said, Tony Khan doesn't book New Japan. How can you blame Tony Khan and AEW for, quote-unquote, taking all of their top talent? But if the top talent elsewhere, like in New Japan and in Ring of Honor, wanted to go to WWE, which they did, all of a sudden, the hypocrisy in the IWC, the Internet Wrestling cesspool, is beyond expedient right now. It really is.
For sure.
I mean, Shayna brought it up earlier, too, and the hypocrisy, with the IWC. But I'm sorry. You cannot blame Tony Khan for booking the G1 because he doesn't book the G1.
Exactly.
And to say that Takeshita isn't deserving, to say that he's an outsider, the motherfucker's got 3 open contracts in DDT, in AEW, and in New Japan. Name me a wrestler that has that kind of pull. Name me a wrestler that is that hot of a commodity that he has 3 contracts in 3 different promotions. You can't do it. Because you know why? Everybody's got WWE brand and thinks that nobody can have 3 open contracts in promotions.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, that man.
Unless that idiot on the internet who I hate hearing, but he just
has to hate on AEW, but when he says AEW, WWE now is the alternative, and Tony Khan is worse than Vince McMahon, which I can't hear that crap anymore.
Wait, say it again.
Well, this YouTuber says that Tony Khan is worse than Vince McMahon at booking.
You probably don't even have to say
Anyway,
the name about it. I already know.
I'm not entertaining that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got it. Dan, you got something?
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Got slightly distracted there. Hi. Just a couple of things from both comments and everything else. When we talked about if Triple H worse than Vince McMahon and people are saying he's even or stuff like that, and I didn't get to fit. I don't know if you saw my other half of my comment because I tried to go under it, but I just sent it. Because I don't think he's a carbon copy. I almost think he is worse, and here's why. Now, what Vince McMahon had done and possibly it's still doing is deplorable and absolutely horrendous and should be thrown under the jail to never see the light of day again. Mm-hmm. How he did things when he took over the WWF and then made the WWF to WWE as we know it now, at least it was to your face. At least it was he's like, I'm just going to go to every territory and buy everybody off. I'm going to buy the companies. I'm going to buy the stars. I'm going to buy the equipment. I'm going to buy the TV rights. At least it was to your face. Triple H, on the other hand, with NXT, it got everybody's hopes up and was essentially sneaking around everybody's back. He takes over finally. And then everything starts going just sideways, being Vince McMahon 2.0, essentially just being a rat. WWE ID, hiring back people they have no business hiring back, and just the decisions that they have made for the investors and with TKO and everything else. I have a problem with, publicly traded companies being a thing in general, not more so than not with professional wrestling. That just it drives me up a wall. I think Triple H is worse because he didn't do it to any of our faces. He was a rat about it, sneaky and behind my back. I lived a rougher life, but I respected the guys who stepped to me to my face, not the guy who stuck me in the back. It's just I can't respect what Triple H done. I don't respect Vince either, but it's just I'd rather get punched in the mouth than pushed from behind. And at least Vince punched people in the mouth, business wise.
I could give regular Joe that, what he just said down in the comments. Yeah. This was really ahead of his time at one point, then time caught up. I can agree with that statement.
Let's go to 13. 13 has his hand up next. Go ahead, 13.
Anybody choosing to be that stupid that compared it to catch the win in this tournament, anything else is a moron. Because if you look, TNA, Google will tell you TNA produced Slammiversary. Yes, absolutely. That sounds like they had no careless whispers from a WWE or NXT exec from TKO that said, "Hey, all your championship
careless whispers
where you fight a person who's not contractually under you, yeah, y'all finna lose all those matches. Y'all finna lose every single title if the NXT stars in this match." Yeah, that definitely sounds like something the TNA production creative had in their books for months and months.
Yep. They hold TNA for Slammiversary. I'm sorry.
You literally jobbed out an entire company at their own pay-per-view.
You know damn well Mike Santana should have won that championship.
But I'm supposed to hold Takeshita winning the tournament as AEW's not good for the wrestling industry. Mercedes Moné could just stroll her little her little short self out to the ring with all 97 titles she got right now, and she has already helped the wrestling game.
Goat money.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Mezzo.
Why you saying go Monet? Why you saying go Monet? Do something about
My apologies. My apologies. I will
Not
put
you. Not you. Don't miss off. Do something about that echo. You got headphones in? Miss off?
No, I'm trying to use a microphone. Is it failing?
got a
We
little.
can hear you now. Oh wait, there.
No.
All right, let me get rid of it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. What you saying, 13?
Mercedes the GOAT Monet comes out to the ring with all 98 of her belts on. Yes, she just won 2 more since I just had that last statement. She just won 2 more. She comes out there by herself. She ain't even got to have no opponent, no ring announcer.
Wait. She really won 2 more, so she got 10 now. She got 10.
She herself has already is 98, sir. She herself has now elevated the wrestling game.
Well, she could lose the TBS title this Sunday weekend. So
you just using whispers like it's gonna come true. No matter how hard you wish upon that star.
I wish, but I don't think.
Just for her carry-on price, I hope she loses a couple.
You can keep the wish upon the star. Don't worry.
That is true, bro. Her carry-on price must be insane. Unless she flying private, I know that carry-on luggage.
And
I carried one belt for a while, and God, that price.
I mean, belt. So
I
how does she?
I need all these to go through security right now.
How do they get through security though with all those belts? Like
same way you get through security.
Same way you gotta have them out. We just gotta have them out, and they send them through the X-ray.
I know Kenny did it, but I don't.
We all do it. We all
do it, right?
If I'm screening them, I know I can tell what they are. Wrestling belt, bye.
Period.
Oh yeah, that's right. Light skin works at the airport. So yeah, light skin.
Right.
Like the same way.
Meanwhile, my X-ray operator, it's big and I can't see. It's a championship belt. How do you know? You're talking to a wrestling fan? But I don't know. Shut up, Al. I know what I'm talking about. The other day, I pulled out something out of a game that said X-ray operator. I guarantee you this is the game spotted. Pull it up. There it is right now. How good I am.
I hope I get you the next time I fly out.
Oh, I'm going to make it
Ice.
Hey y'all.
So silly. Go ahead, Ice.
Man, have y'all seen? I mean, because I've been, I just go on my social media sometimes, and I've been seeing some people. I don't know if it's an act or people are actually waking up to WWE bullshit, the repetitive. Because I've been seeing it, and I'm like, is this what? Because I know WWE pay attention to social media, and it's been kind of mind-boggling because I've been seeing people saying, well, I'm gonna start posting AEW content and I'm gonna start checking it out more. Is this what WWE scared of a little bit? Because they're starting to. Because I mean, it's clear when you have somebody searching for something outside the promotion, and they're seeing the light, like, oh wow,
This is the same shit that happened to WCW. It's the same shit. The history is repeating itself. And that is the thing in professional wrestling, everybody, is recycled. When you do not learn your past mistakes are going to be your future mistakes. And WWE doesn't get that.
Nice. Has you also noticed that AEW has kind of flipped the script? You notice how they always used to post full match highlights and stuff on their YouTube?
Right.
Now WWE does it, and they don't.
Yeah,
it's crazy. No, it's kind of crazy because I'm seeing it like the promotion that they see as the little brother. Oh, that's not.
Hold on, stop. Hold on one second. Okay, so let me just address this comment. Regular Joe.
Oh God.
You are the fan that you are the fan that we cannot. We don't care for fans like you. We really don't. You said that they're profitable. How the fuck being profitable have anything to do with this fucking conversation? Like, why are you bringing up fucking money? Why are you bringing that up?
Yeah.
Like, can you actually bring up the matches? Can you bring up the matches? Can you bring up the counter programming? I know that that's like above your talking points because the main shit that WWE loyalties like to bring up, right, is like it's profitable. The ticket sales are going up. How the fuck you gonna be a profitable fucking company and have these ticket sales but have a trash ass show? How does that work?
It gets
And it's for 2 fucking nights.
Right.
2 nights. Do you hold on? Are you in particular? Are you talking about SummerSlam?
Yeah, that's
You can't talk about SummerSlam because the only thing that you motherfuckers talking about is fucking Brock Lesnar.
and the cash in.
It gets spooky, but it gets spooky when you start to talk about matches.
Shit's crazy.
They don't want to stay. I've talked to WWE fans before. They don't want to strictly talk about matches because it gets spooky.
Look what Dedrick just said.
Hold on a second.
McDonald's is profitable, but is it quality?
But
what regular? I think y'all misunderstanding.
McDonald's is only profitable because they basically satisfy your hunger for cheap, and even they're getting.
I think. Can y'all hear me well? Am I still echoing?
Yes.
No,
yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so I understand what Regular Joe is saying here because he's right when he's. Well, I'm gonna tell you why I do. I'm gonna tell you why I do. So you guys are talking like wrestling fans. That ain't what he's saying. He's saying WWE is satisfied with what they're doing because they still selling tickets anyway.
Okay.
We were complaining about them selling $10,000 or however much it was WrestleMania tickets, but they fucking sold those WrestleMania tickets. They don't give a shit about your feelings. They've been around for more than 60 years. So as long as they're profitable, they gonna get complacent like they are. And I did want to.
What did that have to do with what we were talking about? I know exactly that WWE is profitable, but what does that have to do with the conversation that we were having?
I don't know, bro. I'm just talking shit. Let me move on to New Japan now.
So
let me move on to New Japan now. I miss.
Can I get finished what I was saying?
I miss half the conversation anyway. So
and you gonna sit up there and go defend that fucking bed bug? And he up there up your ass right now. You talking about yeah, Chris, shut up.
Okay, moving back on. I do have a point. I do have a point about New Japan though, because cold hard facts. It's New Japan's fault. All of this is going on. Here's the reason why. Number one, they kept Okada on top too long. Now, here's the problem. Here's the reason why that's a big problem. It's because if you look at the age of their stars, Okada, Tanahashi, Naito, they were all Kenny Omega. They were all up there in age. They were all just about past their prime. They kept them around too long. They didn't build their newer stars. Like right now, people are complaining because Suji didn't win the G1. Well, and speaking of which, most of the people complaining about that didn't even watch the damn G1. They didn't watch a single match. They just complaining to complain online. But
very true.
But I say that ultimately to say it's New Japan's fault all of that started because they kept those guys on top too long. They didn't recycle or they didn't move younger talent up to even compete with them. They kept Naito, they kept Tanahashi, they kept Omega, they kept Okada, especially Okada because he was champion for like 10 years. I won't say Ospreay because Ospreay was still in his 20s when he was there. So Ospreay, they eventually moved him up, but they moved Ospreay up, but they still kept Tanahashi. And I'm not saying they weren't supposed to be around. I'm just saying, they build Okada as their top dog for almost 10 years. That's crazy.
I think
Ice was in the middle.
Though,
yeah, because he wanted to finish, and then we'll go to Big Phil. Go ahead, Ice. I'm sorry.
So, I was going where like, man, I'm starting to see it, and then I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of cool. Like, it's kind of cool, like telling people, suggesting stuff to people, like that actually genuinely want to experience things outside of the WWE. Like, it's genuinely great. Like, I'm like, cause I be preaching that all the time. Like, man, look, not only AEW, it's stuff in other places. But I just want to say, like, people, I'm starting to see that the WWE loyalists, fans, they're starting to, they don't like that AEW is getting a lot of attention right now, and they don't like, they like to be like, okay, as far as this kind of programming, they want to be like, but what about AEW? Tony Khan is worried about WWE. I said, no, how? He's worried about his own. I said he's worried about his own program, and I said, I think you want it to be that Tony Khan is worried about WWE right now. I think you want it to be that.
You want to know what the kryptonite of WWE loyalties is? That when you throw facts at them, they remind me so much of MAGA supporters. Their kryptonite are facts. When they cannot when they can't counter point you, then they start shutting the fuck up.
Yeah.
Then that's when they start getting quiet.
Or they start talking about draws. Or they start talking about, oh, what
draws.
Is there? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I got it.
I meant.
Hold on.
No. It was so out of context. I'm talking about. They be talking about. Well, she's a draw. He's a draw.
I'm like draws.
Nah.
I know it's episode 69, but don't you think it's a little bit inappropriate?
No, but they start to try to counter your point. They start to try to counter your point by saying, well, is Hangman a bigger draw than Roman?
Wait, what?
Bro, stop, bro. That's crazy.
That's wild. That's just wild work.
You know what?
Oh wait. Hold on 1 second. If you got something to say, please raise your hand because I'm still going through the order. Go ahead, Big Phil. You was next.
I wanted to agree with Pat about the whole Shane McMahon thing because I feel like the company would be in great hands if Triple H and all his supporters weren't running the company. I feel like it would be booked way better than what it is right now because Triple K he really isn't doing a great job with the black wrestlers type shit. He's
according to some people, he's doing great on Tuesdays.
You gotta let Papa H cook. Let Papa H cook.
I mean, it's a lot of people that should be booked that aren't getting booked, and I feel like if it was somebody different running the company, they would get booked.
If what's her name was running the company.
Who?
Huh?
You said who?
If Stephanie was running the company, will it still be the same?
Yes.
Yes.
Alexa would be the brain behind it.
I was just asking.
Here's my question. Why is it always
Go ahead, Lexi.
Sorry.
They share a brain.
Here's my question. Why is it let Triple H cook when we've been saying that now for the last 6 years? Let Triple H cook, let him cook, let him cook. Or not in 6, but 3 years since he's basically
3 years.
Burnt down the kitchen.
He
done burnt down the kitchen. We let him cook. He burnt the kitchen down.
Yeah.
You said that you'll trust Stephanie over Shane?
Me?
No, you said they would trust Stephanie over Shane.
No, Joshy just said that.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's crazy, bro. I would let Shane.
That's crazy as hell.
So you're gonna trust one of the executives who knew about a scandal over a person who didn't?
Bro, you got regular Joe agreeing with us, bro. You got regular Joe agreeing with us.
That's crazy.
Since
there's zero evidence that Shane can book.
No, but my
he's
whole
done to
kick
prove
is
himself?
right now, what you're telling me is there's zero evidence that Shane can book. But what we do, you're saying that is a variable that we don't know. But a variable that we do know is Stephanie McMahon covered for a scandal of federal charges. But
Tell me what has Shane done to prove himself as a booker? Let's see. Maybe booking himself to jump off the top of the Hell in a Cell against the Undertaker.
And
Vince didn't come up with that spot. He did.
Why we
and then we'll go there with his point. And then also, Shane was responsible for giving Vince McMahon the idea that, hey, we need to bring in the UFC. He
Right.
turned that shit down only to bring it back years later. He
Wait,
was the brainchild behind Raw Underground.
Yep.
They're
oh,
still
Which
using that to
actually
this
cooked, by the
day.
way. It cooked, by the way.
Right. So, like,
It
how
did,
the
and
fuck
it
you
was
gonna say
something
that you
different.
gonna choose that over Stephanie? Stephanie sits up there and just sucks for a living. That's it.
We have zero proof that Stephanie McMahon can book when her shoelaces are going to be tied, let alone an entire card of wrestlers.
well, some guy I know that's WWE loyalist believes, if what you said about Stephanie booking, he thinks Stephanie could book the women's division better
No,
on
the fuck she
NXT.
can't.
How can she?
No,
How
no,
can she
I'm-
book
I'm-
a women's
no.
division when she's sitting up there hiding secrets about a lady that got raped by the U.S. Army?
Hey,
How does that work?
but you know, hold on. But you do know what we do know about Stephanie. She's great at hiding
That she's a
evidence
hoe?
about her dad's federal charges. She's great at hiding evidence from her father's charges. That's all we know about
Oh,
her.
I got
And
it. I got
and
it.
also, I thought we
Before
could,
we
you know,
get past
talk to
this.
people that we work in the same business with. Where the fuck did this shit come from?
You
Go
call her a
ahead,
hoe?
Dan. Wait. Yes, I did. Go ahead.
And here's why it's just why Shane would be a better booker than both of them. At one point, Triple H in early NXT, was taking credit for everyone else's work, but the people behind him were wrestlers. Shane McMahon, as much as people don't want to admit it, was a wrestler. He put in the work. Look at the matches that he has done. He has gotten in the ring and done it. And in a bind, a wrestler can run a show. If you have to toss out the card, one of the boys and girls in the back can grab a piece of paper and pen and put on a great show. Stephanie McMahon was never a wrestler. Not really. Not in the way Shane was. Not in the way her husband was. Not in the way anyone else on that card was. Hell, her father was a better wrestler for a period of time. Stephanie was never that. I would trust Shane to book a show for me on the independents last minute. He could just walk in backstage, be like, hey, I was just told to come help you guys out. Here's the new card. I would take that and be like, yes, sir. You know? But if Stephanie McMahon came back in, we would laugh her out of the room, grab the card, ball it up, throw it at her, and kick her out. Because she has no respect in any locker room from the independents or probably WWE, if I'm honest. Shane McMahon, he could walk into any locker room in the world. He could walk into any locker room in the world and everyone would tip their hats to him and be like, you got it, boss.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to 13 and then to Miss South. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to say this extremely delicately and extremely soft-minded.
Oh shit.
Oh, I need a drink for this.
Do not get in his goddamn chats questioning whether Shane McMahon was a wrestler when there are motherfuckers like Sting in the WWE Hall of Fame who didn't fight 4 matches in WWE. While we got records of Shane putting on what? How many matches did he have so far? I can think of like
he at
10,
least had about 6. Yeah,
and
about
more
10
than
maybe.
that. You got to go deeper than that because he was wrestling.
Until this day,
when they were the corporate
Kurt Angle
industry.
versus Shane McMahon at King of the Ring is my favorite match of Shane's.
He's over the 20 marker of actual in-ring matches. But we question whether he was a wrestler. Can I question if Sting is a WWE Hall of Famer? Because we
don't see how.
We moving this bar now, which y'all want to still hold up a McMahon, just not him. What the fuck are we questioning in the chat?
But Shane.
Whether he was an actual
It's always
wrestler?
been like that. Anybody but Shane. Come
What
on,
the
man.
fuck?
I think I know why.
We have proof that his ideas and concepts work while you're trying to lift up Stephanie McMahon. And by way, we all know if Stephanie McMahon gets any power, congratulations. Daddy Vince going to be part of the production team
Oh, yeah,
until
for
he
sure.
dies.
For sure.
is this a not a hot take or not? If Stephanie and Triple H aren't married,
Can I,
you guys think Shane is running this
it's my
company?
Vince would still be here.
No,
No,
Vince.
yeah,
my
Vince
turn.
would definitely still
My
be
turn.
here.
Light skin,
Okay.
I seen that. Yes. Go anyway. Go ahead, Miss.
So I was sitting up here thinking about it, and I got to be perfectly honest. So I first of all, I'm going to disagree with Dan. So to say Stephanie, just because she wasn't a wrestler, I said she has zero booking experience. Truth be told, she's been there since she was a kid.
Right.
In fact, Shane left for a very long time. She learned at the teeth of her dad, Vince McMahon.
My kick in the
So
back.
I'm not saying she would be a great booker, but I don't want to discount her just because she didn't grow up as a wrestler, because she literally grew up backstage. She was at almost every show growing up as a kid. She has been involved in WWE since she was a kid. Now, she didn't train as a referee like Shane did, but she has been involved in WWE for a very long time. So I don't want to discredit her, even though I could care less about her. I don't want to discredit her and say that she couldn't book, because literally anybody can be a booker. Now, I'm not saying anybody can be a great booker, because I'll be honest with you, I can book a wrestling show for about 6 weeks and then I'm out of ideas. But I think Stephanie. I don't want to discredit her. Sorry, I don't want to discredit her.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, Patrick.
I gotta address something Joshy said in here. Maybe Dan can help me out with this. I am so tired of IWC fans using the word spot fest. It's a spot fest. That's what you're doing in a fucking match, is calling spots, motherfucker. The whole match is a spot fest. You're calling your spot. You're getting up against the ropes. Hey, throw me, clothesline, hip toss, whatever the fucking case may be. You're calling spots. Stop using that shit. That's so stupid. AEW is a bunch of spot fest. Spot fest.
Like the spot where Jay Vaughn got thrown. That was a spot fest. What are we doing? What are you talking about?
Spot fest.
They're doing their job.
So, spot fest is a term that we use, actually, when we're planning things backstage. Spot fest is known, we gotta remember this sequence, because it's gonna be one after the other, at least 5 to 8, maybe even more things that happen in sequence with hardly any time to communicate. That's what we describe as a spot fest. But ever since some I'm gonna go ahead and say, just wannabe know-nothings who couldn't make it big get angry, decide to get with newspapers, dirt sheets, and just start spilling out all of our language. 90% of it just gets used online by everybody, and it's just like, more than half y'all are using them wrong, and the other half are, use it too damn much that it's lost its entire meaning, and we all feel like fools in the back. We legitimately say, I feel like a fool that we still use this language when talking about this stuff, because it's so ingrained in the culture of professional wrestling as the people who work in it and things like that. It's just like nobody speaks Carney anymore, because the actual language that we use for Carney regionally, all of it got leaked. All of it. And so nobody speaks because there was a legitimate language in professional wrestling. That's pretty much dead. The IWC
until everything got exposed.
Yep. The IWC took that language and essentially did what England did to Ireland and tried to kill the language. And just...
Yep. I'm gonna say this, Joshy, like we always like to say on this panel, Google's free. Please go Google the proper definition of the spot. Because it'll tell you exactly what the definition is.
Deadass. Because,
I'm so tired of the word botch, spot fest, I'm tired of all of this stuff just being overused with nobody knowing the real proper definition of these terms.
So Dan,
I also don't use spot monkey.
Dan and Brokage, I guess this question is for you too. I guess this is a 2 for 1. So are you telling me that the language of wrestling got colonized?
Ha!
Yeah.
Is that what y'all trying to explain to me?
I mean, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like that is two languages of mine that have been
That's funny
colonized.
right there.
Essentially,
That is
yes.
two.
Yes.
That is two languages
To
of
answer your
mine.
question, that is a yes.
Just say it. Everybody else wanted to.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of yeses in the chat too. Yes,
Oh.
yes, yep.
Stockfish.
Oh, we don't want to have that conversation.
Nobody wants to hear
I
the
wasn't gonna go there,
conversation.
but if 13's gonna go
No,
there,
I just need this just for my records, right? So can you repeat what you just asked us as a whole?
My good
13.
My good sir.
Thank
the
you.
question was,
Thank you.
since
Yeah.
the language of wrestling, the industry side, seems to have been gentrified, I was asking these two gentlemen who work in the industry or have trained in said industry, has it been colonized?
No.
it falls under the definition. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't. They don't want to have that conversation, but we can move on to the next subject. But if you guys want to revisit, try to.
Have that
If you
conversation.
want
They don't gotta
to,
like it. Hey.
no. They can't swallow that. They can't swallow that part because they can't go into details about that. The only thing that they can do is reroute and then say, what about WWE being profitable? Like, what? No, let's talk about the colonization.
Roman Reigns is
Let's
a
talk
draw.
about that
What do you
shit.
mean? And it don't have nothing to do
Let's
with
talk
it.
about the
profitable.
Yes, John.
They go
Yes,
jerk-
John. That is
jerk
definitely
by.
diabolical.
Chris, they gonna talk
How
about
much
Roman
in
Reigns.
debt?
They gonna start talking about Roman Reigns.
But yeah, and they go to right. That's their go-to person. Well, Roman Reigns, my tribal chief.
Roman Reigns.
You know,
Roman,
just saying.
Reigns.
I don't want to hear anything about Roman Reigns until he go get his shoes back. Till then, I don't want to hear no WWE tribalist talk to me about Roman until he
You
go
gotta get the
his shoes
Shula
back.
back. The Shula
And regular Joe. If you had nuts, maybe we might be on that conversation. But sir, you're not my type. But thank you. Thank
He
you.
misunderstood.
Go ahead, light skin.
The reason
No,
why
he's talking about no. Anyway, go ahead.
the reason why a lot of the WWE only crowd likes to quote the metrics, ratings, money draws, money grabs, and stuff like that is because WWE has conditioned them with all of their damn documentary series and all these and their commentary. I mean, take a look at some of the documentaries they put out over the years. The Monday Night War. And what has been the main focal point about the Monday Night War? Well, WCW didn't know how to book. All of a sudden, we started getting better in the ratings and blah, blah, blah. Anybody can get better in the ratings. If you book Power Rangers and VR Troopers and wonder who's going to do better in the ratings, easily, if Power Rangers is putting out the better product, then yeah, they're going to do better at the ratings. But if VR Troopers does it, which, far-fetched, I mean, shut So
Don't get Chris started on VR Troopers.
No, I love me some VR Troopers. I love me some.
Again, back to my point. WWE has essentially given these guys a little certificate in business. It's not a degree, it's a certificate that they printed off the goddamn computer with one of those old-ass printers that goes... That's it.
That's called a certificate of completion, and I'm sorry, but that shit is not valid.
No,
It's not valid.
You don't have a bachelor's in business. You don't have a master's in business. Shut the hell up and be a fan.
Exactly.
But then, I think this is the part that really pisses me off the most. It's like they are willing to try to tell you what to do, and they don't even know what the term, like, spot monkey means. They don't know those terms. They hear it from JD from NY, and then they bring it into their talking points. I said, do you even know what the fuck it means?
Boy.
No, I heard it from JD from NY.
Which is
What?
brings us back to 13's point. The lingo got colonized.
I have a declaration. So
Mr.
you know the
G,
reason why? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a declaration. So the reason why they bring up Spot Fest, ratings. What did he say earlier? Money, all that shit. The reason why they bring that up, the reason why they bring that stuff up, and they don't actually bring up what's most important to me. They never bring up the wrestling. They never bring up the fact that AEW is legitimately one of the best wrestlers. It's a catch. It's a catchphrase for sure. But if you go from top to bottom every single week of Dynamite, and if you just say, matter of fact, if you do this, if you just decide yourself, hey, I'm gonna watch the better wrestling show. I'm gonna judge it off of this week. This week, I'm gonna watch from top to bottom both shows, WWE, AEW. Whichever one has the best wrestling on it, that's the only one I'm gonna watch for the rest of the time. Nobody would ever watch WWE again, and that's a fact.
Period. Go ahead, Dan.
So and just so people are aware, and because you won't see me say it, the other not like I'll say Spot Fest all day, but the other version of Spot talking about an individual person that also has history to it. Two people that look more like Rokage, Gaijin, Chris. They don't really use. I mean, it's more used wildly to everyone that it's a smaller wrestler and flips a lot. But the original connotation was not for guys that look like me. I'm just gonna lay that out.
Oh
here
yeah,
real
I
quick
get it. I
before
get it. Yep.
Yeah.
Understood.
Understood.
just so people
Wrestling
have that,
doesn't
just so
sell.
people
What the hell
understand
does
the
that
weight
mean?
behind it. Yeah, just so they
I
have.
don't know what that. Gene, can you restate the? Was that a question or a statement? You said wrestling doesn't sell.
That's a wow. That's wow right there.
No, that's a dumbass statement. Like I don't know what
Is he
that.
saying
What
like?
is wrestling?
Is he saying
What
like
is wrestling?
wrestling as opposed to sports
Wrestling
entertainment
doesn't-
Is he
sell?
saying wrestling or wrestlers?
Hey, what?
Either way,
Yeah, he got to elaborate. He got to elaborate. Give him time.
I
to
mean,
elaborate.
give him time.
because if you're saying that wrestling doesn't sell, like what? Are you saying that wrestling's not profitable?
Chris,
Yes,
did
sir.
did we not just last month sit in a stadium with 30,000 people?
We did.
So what the fuck does that mean?
What?
Wrestling doesn't.
So I'm
sell.
thinking he's saying more like sports entertainment sales, wrestling, like wrestling. I guess like AEW doesn't sell.
Story sales.
I don't really get the statement.
I'm lost, bro.
I'm
I
assuming
paid
that's
my
what he's
rent
saying.
this
Story,
month
not
because
wrestling
of
sales.
wrestling.
That's
I
what he
paid
said.
my
Yeah,
rent
yeah.
this month.
That's the very reason
Yeah.
why I hate the Spot Fest thing. Is because sure AEW has Spot Fest matches, but look up and down the card. Look at every different match that was at All In. There wasn't a Spot Fest in every single match.
They asked what a story.
Yeah.
There's a story told in most of the matches.
Exactly though.
So, Gene, can you reinstate your question or statement? Because I'm so confused on that. Like if that's what you standing on, then you a motherfucking lie.
I believe
Like,
I believe that's a typo.
I think
believe that's
I
It
think
better
he
be a
meant
typo.
wrestlers. I think he meant
I don't know.
wrestlers.
He,
we can listen to
hey, look, no.
I mean,
For
that's
that
a
to be a
big-ass
typo.
typo.
He spelled everything correctly.
No,
He spelled everything correctly.
No,
he
Type it
forgot
in.
He said
the ERS.
doesn't
You know.
sell.
Pause. Hey, I got another declaration. Gene was at fucking All In.
Stop, bro.
That's why
Damn.
I say. That's why I say. that
He don't
gotta
count
be a
there.
typo.
Yeah, get him out of here. Pack him
That's
up.
why I say.
Wait. That's cap. He wasn't in All In. How do you know?
Yep.
I remember him telling us he was gonna be there when we were all discussing about it in the whole live.
He
He didn't
damn
go.
sure
Pack him
told
up.
us, and we were
Pack
supposed
him
to hook up.
up. If he was actually there, pack him up.
That's why
Get
I
him
say
the fuck
Pack him
I
up.
believe it's a typo.
Pack him up.
you know,
Get him the fuck
can
going.
I say something? I never in my life. Well, let me say I never in my life because I don't seen it for these past few years. I never saw fans that hate professional wrestling, and
I need my cinema. I don't.
Oh baby, this is a different breed. I've never
And you know what I do?
witnessed
Shit
this
has evolved.
And you know
like
what I want to say about that?
Pokemon,
And you know what
in
I
the
want to say about
wrong
that?
way.
Wait, Chris, are you saying it's the generation?
Wait. I'll answer that in a minute. I'm gonna let Ice finish. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Me and my brother talked about it, and it was around last year. And I say Bloodline has ruined what professional wrestling truly is. And I feel like that's an argument to be made because how the story, how people look at wrestling and this cinema thing, that's how they expect everything else to be. And that's not what wrestling is solely. And I think it has ruined the people's minds of, I don't know, it just their viewpoint.
I mean, their minds were already out.
Yeah.
Like it was already gone already. But then I agree with you that the Bloodline was its biggest strength and it was its greatest weakness.
Yeah.
Same thing with New Japan. Like instead of building new stars, they focused on Al-Qaeda for years. And not what was his name? Naruto, whatever. What was his name?
Tetsuya Naito.
Yeah, you know.
Naruto.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I truly think
you know all that shit, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just the same thing with the Bloodline. The Bloodline literally ruined WWE and its fans. Because now everybody's literally going down the motherfucking block throwing up ones and shit. I'm like, if you don't put your stupid ass hand down, you ain't in no motherfucking classroom. The fuck? You know? It's like, I'm the number one idiot in the world. You know? I'm just like, dude.
You know who else threw up ones? Daniel Bryan. Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually like that. You know, yes. They talk about, no, I'm throwing up the ones. Like, dude, your armpit smells. I'm like, put it down. Anyway. Dan, did you have some?
Yeah, no, and the cinema thing for like WWE and the showmanship of it, it's now starting to try. It's infecting fans to the point that even when they come to independent shows and ones that go to it are now questioning us, being like, why don't we have a longer term storyline? Why don't we have monitors? Why is there no backstage segment on a giant projector and things like that? Expecting us to have a projector thing or a long term story thing at an outdoor show in a parking lot at a county fair. Like it's just like it's gotten to the point where it's just like we can't tell long term storylines. We can maybe say a 3-month storyline to over 3 shows. Because we expect people to at least show up for 3 shows in a row, because that's about the length of a regular fan that shows up before they disappear for 6 months. Because if we start telling that long-term story, somebody who's at the end of that 3 months, they leave at the beginning of the story, come back a few months later, and they're like, what the heck is going on? I missed everything. Right. We can't do that. And the fact that it's now starting to infect wrestling fans to the point where they're expecting to see it on the independents when we're playing at bars, county shows, you know, parking lots at, you know, fairs and whatnot and festivals. It's just like making my job a million times harder, and it's just
it's gonna be and I'm sorry to say this, Dan, but your job is gonna get 10 times more. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Because people, especially these days, they want to be trash. That's a
like
choice.
Benny Gonzalez down in the chat with his you know
comment. What I'm saying? And I love this comment. He said that WWE is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Yeah, 30 years ago.
The fact that I have...
Hey, listen, this ain't attitude era no more, bud. This ain't... Hey, look, we gotta
what? I'm just saying, if you gonna put out dumbass comments, I'm gonna give you a dumbass answer. That's what I'm gonna do for you.
It ain't even the best
fact that I have like oh god.
What?
The fact that I have
go ahead.
No. The fact that I have a literal 23 or 24 meetings between tomorrow and Saturday for like the next few months of shows with different promotions, promoters, and everything else because of the whole cinema aspect. And these aren't short meetings. These are like 3-4 hour meetings in between. I'm going to be going from one to the other for the next few days. I don't work right now until the school year starts. So this is the rest of my summer. And it's just going to be like this. I'm going to spend like at least 25 hours a week going forward till the school year starts. When it's September 7th.
Bro,
it's too close to September 11th.
It's
too close to September.
Why are you typing in all caps, bro? Why are you screaming at us?
and then on top of that, you screaming that Chris Jericho is coming back, so you want AEW's leftovers? Like what Chris Jericho is gonna do for you?
Yeah,
not a damn thing.
Like,
not a damn thing.
Like,
but they were
like
saying,
what? You happy about that?
They was the same one joking on Chris Jericho.
Guys,
it's the fact that motherfuckers were saying he was old as shit and he should retire, and now they want him back in WWE.
I need y'all all to just calm down and accept the fact that WWE loves blonde, sloppy seconds. They don't mind taking back a blonde multiple times. They've proven it with women and Chris Jericho.
He's not wrong.
Hey, so I don't blame Benny for thinking that. That's his prerogative. It's all good. I'm good with that.
But that thinking though, bro. But the thinking is just that's the problem that we have in professional wrestling right now.
I understand, but we ain't changing his mind. As
I don't give a fuck about changing his mind.
That,
I can care less.
As long as he don't use that as a tool to bash other companies, which is what they do.
Chris,
I mean, they do.
We can't do nothing about him loving WWE. He loved WWE. I just say let him love WWE, but don't get on here talking shit about other companies just because you love WWE, which you just did.
Bro, turn your caps locks off, bro. Turn your caps lock off.
I get what you're saying, but this love that you're talking about, I don't know what this love is, because love doesn't live here anymore in 2025. It don't no. But anyway, what was your question of Big Phil?
I bet you do. So is it the generation is the reason why wrestling is the way it is?
No. It has everything to do with a lot of factors. Number one, Donald Trump. That's number one. Number two, you have WWE was unopposed. I'm getting into that. So WWE was unopposed for 20 years. So that brainwashing has just been like everybody was in the WWE matrix, in their little pods being reprogrammed. Then you have Donald Trump. Donald Trump and this Trumpism, like being dumb as fuck, like no type of common sense, you know, for some reason has came over to the WWE side, like came into not WWE side, just like the IWC. Like, you know, some of these goddamn responses, it's like they don't think before they talk. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when did wrestling fans start not using their brain power?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like what I was telling you about, like what happened with, you know what I'm saying, the dude, I think Jobber Nation. You gonna put out a fucking Christmas list and you don't have any facts to back up what the fuck you saying?
Right.
Like, you don't watch New Japan Wrestling, and you gonna talk about, oh, well, New Japan is dying. Well, and they're killing Takeshita. Takeshita is signed in 3 different companies. How the fuck is what?
Yep.
Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But Gene, why you back? Can you that you said wrestling?
Your previous statement, sir?
Please.
Yeah. Please. Let's not talk about what the fuck I just said. Let's talk about what you just said like 5 minutes ago. Let's talk about it.
Please. Joshy, I'm gonna answer Joshy real quick while he elaborates. Joshy said, "Why is it brainwashing if you like WWE and watch other promotions?" No, if you watch WWE and branch out, we're not saying you brainwashed. But if you were solely WWE and you were meat riding WWE,
Yeah.
all the time. It is the be all end all for your wrestling choice, and you don't watch anything else. I'm talking about New Japan, Stardom, TNA, AEW. If you are literally a WWE meat writer, that's what we're talking about with brainwashing. It has the, if you branch out, you're not brainwashed clearly by WWE
Correct,
because you
because you're
branched
already
out
yeah,
from WWE.
exactly.
Bro,
Yeah,
Kage,
you know
Chris,
the difference in between shit, like from WWE and
Go
other
ahead.
wrestling companies. So yeah,
Go
you
ahead,
know.
13.
I have a confession. When I watch
About
other companies, I feel like I'm cheating on WWE.
Well,
Shut
you better
up.
hope WWE is an eventful bitch then.
Bruh, 13, you funny as hell,
Boy,
man.
Shut
boy,
up,
they
Hey, I
13.
just said it was a confession. I ain't say it was my confession. Fuck all
boy,
y'all.
boy, they giving they loyal fans domestic violence, boy. I'm telling you.
Bruh, I watch WWE, but I also watch other shit. I'm not just obviously I grew up on WWE, so that was the thing that I started on. But I watch TNA and I try and catch AEW from time to time. But yeah, that shit is
so
crazy.
there's some people that want to come up, so I might have to change the room a little bit. So
Before you change the room, I'm going to expand on
go
what Bro
ahead.
just said. We're
Sure.
not saying it's brainwashing primarily because we like one company. We treat
Mm-hmm.
every wrestling promotion as equal. That's what it is. You don't just say,
Correct.
oh,
Correct.
WWE. You realize WWE is the most profitable. You realize it. But everything
Mm-hmm.
else that anybody else has done in any wrestling promotion, I don't discredit the contributions and the accolades of AJ Styles from a TNA, New Japan, and WWE. I treat it as equal. It
Mm-hmm.
is a big thing to hold the IWGP Heavyweight title. It's a big thing to hold the TNA and the NWA World Heavyweight titles. But to sit up here and say that, oh, those are the minor leagues? Get the fuck out of here.
And
I want you to
Benny,
take a
So
look at what the Caps Lock King just typed.
I need
stop
you to
it.
stop yelling at me because right now you're asking what are these other
Yes.
companies doing. I really need you to stop yelling at me. I'm a very emotional creature. I don't
Yes.
really think you
Any
Yes.
want to see
noise
me
that
get
any other
turned up.
company is making is off the
Stop.
noise
I
canceling.
give up. Please stop yelling at me
I
because
think you
like
need
I
some
didn't do
water. You
anything
need
to
some
you.
water. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you need some water? Because like I have a gas station that's like right around the corner, and I can
I
like
don't,
actually email you the water if you want me to. But can you stop yelling at me?
I
I
don't know if he
have a
need water.
whole
I think he may need a drink. Come on,
I
I
water.
think his
have a whole
keyboard broke.
bottle. I have a whole bottle
He
of
do it
water in my
again.
fridge. I can email it to him. Just drop the link in the
Thank
chat
you.
because
Thank
I
you.
just need him to stop yelling at me.
Thank you. Thank you. Titus, I'm gonna ask you a drop down. Phil, I'm gonna ask you a drop down. I'm gonna bring in two more people. If a box becomes open, I'll bring you guys back up. Cool.
And to answer the question he screamed at us, we can see the other traction that companies are getting. Hence why WWE is trying to phase everybody out. If they weren't doing anything, why would WWE be trying to fight for
What
them
other
not being able to
companies are
get a
making
TV
noise?
deal?
It's crazy. Like, have we not heard of Wrestle Kingdom?
They're making noise. That's what
Did we
WWE is
not just
listening
watch
to.
All In? Did we not just watch All In or the G1 that just
And that's
finished?
You know what? You know what?
that's
I was in there. I was in there. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't recall. I don't recall paying to watch it. I've
I
been
don't
there.
even recall. I don't even recall being in Dallas.
I'm not gonna lie,
Okay.
not to pivot from your point, but like a lot of these people who make these comments about AEW or just New Japan period about being minor leagues are older niggas. In the
Oh
age,
baby, that is not true because there's a lot of them that is like
There's a lot of
fucking
older niggas up
fucking
here right now.
18, 19 and shit. Motherfuckers that's like around my age. Like
and
I'm
then they
nigga, I'm
just started wrestling. They
42.
just started watching wrestling. I ain't gonna lie.
Around my age, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, but yeah, there's a lot of them. I don't think that there's an age limit with that. Like there's a lot of them. There's motherfuckers that's like fucking 60. wearing diapers and shit. You got motherfuckers that just graduate from fucking high school. You don't even think I know it's WWE. You know? And
I just put one of my high schoolers I coach on AEW. He was like, "Oh, I ain't never watched." I'm like, "Go home and watch it." He came back and told me today in practice. He was like, "Damn." Essentially, was his words. Damn.
From my point of view, in the way that I'm viewing, just speculating, just IWC period. Half of them are like niggas who are like in their 50s who can't get over like fucking the golden era or the new generation era and speak bad on just the wrestling product today. And it's like it's kind of like very ironic. I don't know. It's just that's how I feel.
You know and I agree with that, but you know what I'm gonna say about that? I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. It's like if you just as old as me, right? You claim that you're a wrestling fan. You literally will watch anything pertaining to wrestling. Okay, as long as it's not insulting your intelligence, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are willing to be loyal to wrestling instead of the fucking brand, then we can have a conversation. But these bitch ass motherfuckers, they are loyal to brands. They are not loyal to the wrestling, because if they were, we wouldn't be having these conversations with somebody that set up here talking about AEW destroying New Japan Wrestling. Don't have any facts to back up what the fuck they're saying. The shit's crazy.
Put a Tony Khan picture up there.
He said, "How is WWE going to compete against their own superstars they've had first? First of all, WWE have nobody first, unless they were already there, like a Roman Reigns or the Usos."
And
like
we
I'm also
are independent contractors first and foremost. A lot of these guys, especially with AEW, the older wrestlers, we started out on the independents. We were our own brands. We are our own people. They have nothing to do with that.
I feel like I don't know why so many WWE fans have they think they have some form of authority over who has any form of authority on who is capable of watching whatever. Like I don't think
that is what we call in the anime community gatekeeping.
They're entitled
armchair bookers.
Most of their
You're
top
yelling at me
talent
again.
right now. Most of their top talent to this day came from Ring of Honor.
They have.
Benny, stop yelling.
You leave, you're forgotten.
But Benny,
bro, that is crazy. That is a wild statement.
Benny, while you're saying how is WWE going to compete against his own superstars they had first? Bro,
motherfucker, like, are you?
I'm not understanding.
Are you drinking?
Wait, I just want to ask you this. Are you talking about the talent in Ring of Honor in 2000?
Listen, I know my ass is drained, but I know I didn't see that comment.
What?
You know what? You saw it.
Read it in his voice, man.
When you go to WWE, you become more relevant. You swear. Tell that to the winners of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Where's
that to Cody Rhodes?
Benny, tell that to Kenny Omega. Tell that to Will Ospreay.
The Bucks.
Cody Rhodes, Swerve, Ricochet.
Tell it to me.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that your throat muscles are functioning right now. It's all of the yelling that you have been doing in the comment section.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised his throat muscles are.
Kenny Omega was already prominent
all the
before
sucking he's doing to WWE's member.
The number 2.
Who the hell is Kenny Smith, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, I'm gonna say this as politely as possible. Sharpen the pencil and fall on it, bro.
I'm only letting him exist.
That man fight for his life.
Wow.
You just saying dumb shit right now in all caps. Now you just saying dumb shit in all caps.
Scott, this is what I live for. I love bad bugs in the conversation. I love it. I love the trolls because I'm a big troll. I mean, like, okay.
It's part of the
You talking about we fell for the bait, nigga? This is what we do. This is the wrestling debates and catering. You're going to have rage baiters. That's what we do on Tuesday.
But I wonder, do they know you had mods in the room if any one of us didn't want to engage, you would have been gone.
Yes.
We're
Facts.
fucking with
Facts,
you.
bro.
If we didn't want,
Like, the fuck? Like, what
You
we
would've
doing
been
here?
There's at least 4 mods up here right now, bro.
Exactly.
That's
you're
4
crazy.
mods. Like, nigga. The fuck?
you're
What?
quite literally talking to the people who could make you disappear, and we
Oh, it's gonna be 5.
But we're having fun here, you know, like they're having fun in the comment section. We're having fun up here.
That's the
We're
mother-
responding to them, you
That's
know.
the
I mean,
point.
damn.
This is
They're
supposed to be
having
fun,
fun at
like
your
wrestling.
expense,
It's supposed to
Benny.
be fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to disagree on that Kenny take. I think he was already prominent.
Which one?
The A when he got bigger in AEW.
Hey,
What?
man, Kenny Omega was already that dude.
It's already. Who said
I don't know who
that?
said-
Dude
I don't know
in
who said that,
Japan.
He was already.
Wait. What
I gotta
human?
find
What
it.
human?
I'm about to find it.
Put-
It might have been somebody in the chat, but I don't know. It was some dumb shit.
I'm about to find it. Hold on.
He became more
Yeah,
recognizable.
because you know, and I don't care for Joe because Joe is skinny as fuck. But I agree with him. He like Kenny was already a megastar before he even touched AEW. So like this is where you need to really do your research. Don't wear it.
I mean, like,
don't do
even
that.
prior to
Ken-
Japan,
I
he was
mean-
big in DDT too.
But guys, you have to keep
Kenny
in
was so.
mind,
Oh, go ahead.
most of the people who gonna shit on somebody like a Kenny Omega, who gonna talk trash that Okada is that they don't know who. Don't ask them who a Naito is. Don't ask them who a Takeshita is. Don't ask who a Mina Shirakawa is because they only watch, you know, like that good old American made stuff. They don't watch anything else.
Did somebody say Adam Cole became
Roman Reigns.
Benny,
Roman Reigns is
bro.
not profitable.
Even
There's
prior
two things.
Wait,
You gonna get Superman
Omega's
punched.
already-
Wait. Did
Roman
somebody
Reigns
say
is not-
Adam Cole? Did
Hold on
somebody
one
say
second.
Adam Cole became a bigger star when he came to AEW?
If that's the case, then Roman Reigns is not profitable and he can't wrestle. Just saying.
Adam Cole became more relevant when he came to AEW.
Adam Cole was already well known.
Yeah.
Even from
Bro,
NXT.
Like, were you like
Adam Cole
born
was playing.
yesterday or something like that? Like, are you just getting out the
Does
bed?
being the
even-
elite ring a bell?
Yeah, Adam Cole just want to be with his friends, bro.
Even before
That's it.
NXT, he was wrestling in PWG. He was already prominent in Ring of Honor. So it's like,
Exactly.
Like, did you
Yeah.
like not know that, or were you just?
niggas
Do
just-
you
I
see
don't-
how they
I don't
brought
get
him
it.
into AEW? It was a callback to BTE where they unalived him.
Yes.
They brought him
Because
back
he
to
got a
AEW because he came back to life from a show they produced as friends.
But I want to talk about the Kenny Burke. Bro, Kenny was so much big, bro. He was big that WWE wanted Bullet Club in a full package.
Fact.
Man,
They
I need
wanted
all
the
y'all.
entire group.
I mean,
the
like,
entire group.
he
in
was-
I need all. I need.
They wanted the whole value meal. Yeah.
Kenny Omega, hold on, who's
They
this?
wanted him. They wanted them on the WrestleMania card.
Kenny Omega was already big.
They was on.
Kenny
they
Omega
on
was
the
already
WrestleMania
big
card.
prior from New Japan. He was big in DDT too. So it's like that makes no sense at all. Like, that's where he originally came from, DDT, and then went to
So
New
everybody,
Japan.
so everybody, like what Ms. Al just said, there are 43 people that's in here, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Rest of the Base and Catering. We're gonna be wrapping up in about 10 minutes or so. Like I think it's almost 12:30 on the East Coast. So if you guys if you have been watching us, please gift your favorite panelists. I love you guys, but you don't have to gift me. You can if you want to, but please give the panelists before they leave. Give them some love this evening, everybody. I don't give a damn how many gifts you be giving them, but yes, show them some love. Thank you. All right, who was next?
Benny, please Google. Benny, just Google. We not giving you no more love, bro. Go to your phone
No
or
more.
whatever electronic device you on. Hell,
No
get
more.
a typewriter for all I care, motherfucker. Pull an encyclopedia. I don't give a shit. Search. Use Bing, Ask Jeeves, motherfucking Yahoo, MSN. I don't care.
Is Kenny Omega Roman Reigns? Is Kenny Omega Roman Reigns?
Search.
You
Please
can.
use the search
The crazy
engine.
thing is too that you can literally use Google AI. Google AI
Matter of fact, use
can actually
TikTok.
give you
TikTok will even tell you.
Yeah. The fuck? Like, do y'all use y'all resources? Or y'all just sit up here and just like, I'd rather be dumb all day, dumb. You know, I'm like, what we doing?
That's better than my cup of tea.
I mean, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna break out the cane.
You can't use nothing but the caps lock, right?
Listen, I'm gonna bring out the cane gimmick in a second.
His keyboard broke. His keyboard broke.
It must be.
It's broke.
Caps lock.
He must be missing a few keys.
It's a little sticky.
He dropped some soda in there or something that's sticky.
You know where I was going with
WWE will be around after
never forget.
Word died and gone.
Never forget, like Adam Cole signed to WWE like 2 months before his debut, and they had them niggas wrestling in dark matches, bro, for like 40 days.
Right.
No, never forget that.
Benny, before you start talking, you may want to get some grammar lessons.
How the hell your phone got a cap lock but it ain't got spelling grammar check?
Because
the features broke. Because the features broke.
When you put everything in capitals, you can't use spell check. If everything's in capitals, spell check never works.
The hell, man?
I'm done with y'all.
You used the wrong there. There won't be an AEW. Come on, bro. You got spell check. I know it's underlining these words, even if they're in all caps.
I can't.
Come on. Click the word, and it'll fix it for you.
Right. We are not going to use the last 6 seconds to do grammar school. We are not doing that.
You gotta let him know, Chris. He got
doing
features
that.
on his phone for a reason.
No, we're not doing that.
I'm a man of education
God.
here, and the grammar and syntax of this overly capitalized person needs to be checked.
Jumanji wrestling.
What the hell is Jumanji wrestling? Is Robert Williams alive again?
Like, I have a red pen in my hand right motherfucking now. Let's go.
Listen, Jumanji wrestling is wild work. Now, who gonna be naked, you or me?
You got this one, Chris.
No, I'm not doing that shit. No, I'm good. I'm too black for that. I'm not doing that shit. We are not going back to before Christ. We're not doing that shit. I'd rather have clothes on.
Nah, Jumanji may not let me have on pants, and I don't want to be full Winnie the Pooh.
You know what? Excuse
Donald
me?
ducking it.
Nah,
Excuse me?
Yeah, I may have to Donald Duck it. Donald Duck wears shorts at least when he go to the beach. I can't be part of Jumanji, man. The clothing options ain't for me.
Bro, it's just the simple fact this motherfucker said Donald Duck. Talking about I feel like I'm Lil Necky when I'm Donald Duck and just wagging his little tail, you know. Just...
I don't understand how look, bro. W fans, hey, look.
Oh, that took me out.
Look,
oh shit.
I don't understand how W fans cape for this product. So look, bro,
shit.
And the same ending happened every single week, bro. Every Monday, the vision is in the main event attacking. Bro, I asked my little brother, right? Because he watches WWE, right? So I asked my little brother, I said, so what do you think finna happen tonight? He said, well, after the match, he said, this is exactly what he said. After the match, they gonna get attacked. A division gonna attack somebody, and then this Roman Reigns gonna return. It's so predictable. Like, it is right there. Like,
listen here.
I'll tell you what
it's worse than what you're
that listen
saying.
here line is hilarious.
It's worse than what you're saying. Becky Lynch on Monday Night Raw.
Petty.
Becky Lynch on Monday Night Raw.
Listen
She just gave an entire promo saying how she didn't attack a person They attacked her and she defended
Got me in
herself.
like 5th grade. I
Bro,
swear.
listen
Put the
here.
bottle down. Put the bottle down,
Look,
sweetie.
man,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
tell
watch
you
Raw,
right
but she
now.
really said that.
When
What?
when
Becky Lynch
Listen
switched
here.
the
this
whole promo.
Bro, I heard everybody they had WWE fans watching the whole show and for Naomi, and they
Yeah,
just waited.
Chris
that's the
and the
only
rest of
reason I
y'all,
even tuned in. I wanted to hear
I'm
what
calling
Naomi had
it
to say.
now. I'm calling it now. These WWE fans gonna be mad as hell when Mickey Mouse come want his money on the first of the month. When Mickey Mouse want that money, you better run that
I'm
money.
convinced. I'm convinced WWE fans will hype up anything. No, I'm convinced. Bro, I'm convinced they'll hype up. Bro, Mickey Mouse, bro, for real, Mickey Mouse and Goofy can
shit, bitch.
look. Mickey Mouse and Goofy can wrestle at WrestleMania in the main event, and they wouldn't have
I'm
a problem.
telling you, watch.
No, it's story to it.
Go.
Especially a match in a poll.
They'll do everything they can to defend that.
Oh shit! Talk about gosh,
Mickey Mouse want his money on the first and on time.
Oh shit!
I
But you better give me my shit, bitch.
would say this.
I'll smack your ass down. I want my money, bitch. Yeah, I told you these are poles.
Yeah, matter of fact, you see, if anybody on here has seen South Park's version of Mickey,
These ain't gloves.
That's
these
exactly.
gloves, bitch. I'll stick this shit right up your ass.
Hey,
that's gonna be Mickey if you don't have that money.
Hey, you know it's cooked when WrestleMania. Like, you know it's cooked.
Mickey meets
Oh,
Dexter.
shit.
Jesus.
Period. I like the diabolical Mickey. I told you.
Where
I got
is
this
my
fucking knife.
money? Not once I look at that picture. That's just what they made me do for the show. Where's my
Or-
motherfucking money?
Or it's gonna be what Stewie did to Brian when Brian owed him money. Your Family Guy.
Where's my money, Brian? Where's my money?
We're gonna find
Look
out.
at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm smoking.
We gonna find out Mickey Mouse got a deep ass voice.
Where's the money, man?
So I said,
Where's the
WWE
money?
went from Disney World to Quiet Don't Sit.
Facts.
No,
I'm
I
smoking.
want to say. Hey, I want to say this. Everybody on the.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm smoking.
Oh man,
Mickey.
I'm sorry. That cracks me up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Tears.
I was going to say everybody on the panel is right when it comes to some of these WWE, to the majority of these WWE things. Because I coach high school wrestling, right? And some of my kids are wrestling fans. So I asked one of my kids who's a big WWE fan, why does he like WWE? And I shit you not, this is the word he said. He said, because WWE is lit. It's a vibe. I said, so you don't watch it for the wrestling? He said, no, I watch it because it's a vibe, and I like to see that. I like to know what.
What vibe he talking about?
I was trying to get him to tell me what vibe does it give? It just feels like it's not that serious, and they're not trying so hard to be like. You know, I say like. 'cause he said, I thought
What?
he
They
said
don't
they're
have
not.
to try hard because they don't have to manipulate dumbasses like him.
Oh,
Hey, one of my wrestlers. He's a little delayed, but
There you go. That's more accurate, 13. That's the Mickey I'm talking about.
no boy! I told
God,
you. I'll fuck you up.
no.
I told you. I'll sit
I
up there
told
and
him-
I'll educate you.
I'm just imagining someone calling a match right now in nothing but the Mickey Mouse cadence, and I am trying not to break out. It's like, oh, 6-1 off the line.
Off the line from North Carolina.
Off the line, up and over.
Hey, get the fuck out that goddamn camera. Get out of there. Come on now. I said 1, 2. Shut the fuck up. Kiss my ass. I am the boss and I am the lawyer. You shut your ass up. I am the tribal chief of this bitch. Shut the fuck up. I told you.
You got
You
Dan
better never
Atkins.
see. You better never see paws that go up your ass. Thank you.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I just can't. Yeah, my throat muscles is just not good this evening, everybody. But anyway, it's 11:32. We're wrapping up. Let's do final thoughts. Let's go around the room real quick. Swift, what's your final thought?
Final thought. Break out the WWE bubble and WWE stay the fuck out of Japan.
Okay.
That's it.
I like that.
Final thought. Light skin.
WWE is not the be all end all. If you want to appreciate the beauty that is professional wrestling, take a look at it from all angles and treat it as it's supposed to be equal. There is no accolade that is bigger than another. If you are a success in one company, you can definitely appreciate one success in another. Doesn't matter if it's viewed as an independent, doesn't matter if it's viewed as an alternative. Pro wrestling is for everyone, not just the casual.
Cool. 13. Final thought.
Oh boy. What's your power level, bitch? I don't think there's anything else that we're supposed to say. Because this bitch is gonna.
Did you say?
What's your power level?
I heard what's your power level.
What's your power level? Your power level looks very small.
How did the wrong person understand English of Mickey? But
period.
How do you get come out of what's your power level?
Wow. Wild word. So Mickey, what's your low power level? Hey, you got a final thought? Nope. Sorry. No? You good? Okay. All right.
Nope. I refuse.
Okay, so ice baby. Final thought.
First off, don't you ever talk about my tribal chief. I acknowledge
Who are
him.
you? Are you Daffy or are you
I'm Gareth on Twitter.
You who?
I'm Gareth on Twitter.
I don't know who that human is. Okay, but continue.
Alright, but listen, no. But for real though, man, look, wrestling is fun when you don't just stay stuck in one bubble and you ain't one dimensional. When you watch it, when you finally see stuff outside of wrestling, like such as I saw this Ring of Honor match that I'd never seen before. It was a cage match. I saw Chris Hero, Eddie Kingston. I was like, bro, I see why they're talked about in the highlight. I saw Homicide, Brian, Samoa Joe. They was moving at a fast pace in the prime of their career. But like, it was so amazing to see, and it was brutal. And I'm not gonna lie, once you see stuff that like those, when you see catalogs that's like considered as classics and you didn't even know about, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, I was like mind blown. So like, I just agree with you. I just feel like y'all should just go look at stuff outside. WWE, and and just enjoy, man. That's it.
Cool. Light, excuse me, mid southwest. Final thought, please.
Athena has been Ring of Honor champion for 983 days as of today. In a few minutes, it'll be 984.
Oh, wrong person.
Let's go.
Sorry. That's it? That's it? You didn't have any? Never mind.
I just missed what he said. My fault. What'd you say, Mid South? Repeat yourself one more time. My bad. I zoned out for a minute.
Certainly, because this is important. Athena has now been the face of Ring of Honor and Ring of Honor champion, the Fallen Goddess, the Joshi Killer, has been champion for 983 days.
Damn right.
No
the forever champ, baby. Let's go.
The Minion Lord.
The
Minion Overlord.
As a proud minion.
But I do.
Beto.
What's up with these Mickey like transitions? It's crazy. All right.
Where the hell you find
I'm getting
that one?
eviler as the conversation goes
Right.
on.
Like I'm really afraid of your download level. Like dead ass.
I don't want to.
Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead, Tim. Final thought.
One, like everyone said, there's alternatives to wrestling, but please, I will always promote this and say this. Check out your local shows. Always check out your local shows because you see today are the guys you're going to see tomorrow on AEW, maybe on WWE if they're unfortunate enough to sign that contract. But at the end of the day, you can see the future. If you just Google your state and local wrestling, you'll see dozens and dozens of promotions. Some of them might not even have television or even an online presence, and they're just a bunch of guys doing weekend warrior stuff. And the other thing that I'm gonna the other thing that I'm gonna leave up, I'm afraid of whatever 13 has on his computer with downloads when it comes to pictures at this point, because he just has all these Mickey Mouse photos ready to go. I'm afraid of whatever he got. I'm
already there. Yeah. I'm already there.
13 is not giving people PTSD. Really.
I'm already there. All right, Nina. Nina, final thought.
My final thought is you need to do your research on other wrestling other than WWE. Do your research and just enjoy other companies other than WWE and stop criticizing WWE. Stop criticizing other wrestling companies and being loyal to WWE and loyal to WWE. Y'all need to shut your bitch asses up.
Who has a cat in heat?
Yeah, I heard a cat as well. Okay, I thought I was the only one.
My cats are fighting at the moment.
Ah.
Oh.
I didn't say stop criticizing WWE, Josh. Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, one hit the other, and now they're fighting. So.
I see.
Josh, I never said stop criticizing WWE, so shut your bitch ass up.
Damn.
Right.
I
thought I was the evil person.
I'm gonna say something, Benny, you need to go to a therapist because you have an unhealthy parasocial relationship with WWE.
WWE is the be all.
I thought a picture of Pitbull was his profile picture.
End of story.
Yeah,
it looked like Pitbull, Chris. Look at Benny's picture and tell me you ain't think that was Pitbull from far away.
No.
You must
it's
be
just
looking
for a simple
from a
fact.
fadeaway.
It's just for a simple fact that you thought that man was a pit bull in real life.
Yeah, then you need to go get therapy, bro. That's an unhealthy parasocial relationship you got going on with WWE. Because
Stockholm syndrome.
He's afraid to cheat
I don't
on
think that's trolling.
Benny trolling. His caps lock button is broken and he is just trolling.
I don't even think that's trolling at this point because I truly think that he has a parasocial relationship like that.
I'm going to give you the final say. I don't have nothing else to say. I'll see you guys after Dynamite tomorrow.
All I'm gonna say is, Benny, fix your keyboard, do your Googles, take that picture of Pitbull off your profile picture. I don't know if that's Pitbull for real, but that's who it looked like.
And run me my money next year.
Run Mickey his money.
Run me my money next year, bro.
Run Mickey into his money. And you probably one of them dudes who refer to Triple H as Papa H, ain't you?
No, Daddy H.
Probably.
WWE
can be the best in your mind, sir.
Him and Joshy. Joshy probably referred to him as Daddy H too.
Joshy need to go find that pencil I referred to earlier and fall on it.
Meanwhile, Benny calls him some jergos.
But it's all love, Joshy. Like I said, respectfully though, go find the pencil and fall on it. Does it count? Does it count if I say respectfully at the beginning of it?
No.
Yeah, but you still mean even being respectful. Talk about that man should like sharpen a pencil then fall on it. It's just really wild word.
I need you to stop trying to get rid of my future subscribers. You need to leave
I'm
my
sorry,
future
Mickey. My
subscribers
bad.
alone.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gonna get some anyway. You gonna get some anyway. People gonna
Leave
fall
my
for the trap.
subscribers alone.
People are going to fall for the literal mouse
Do
trap.
you want me to
that you
get
set
more
them up
evil
for.
in this bitch? Leave my subscribers alone.
How much worse can it get? How much worse could it actually get?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
On that note,
I mean,
everybody,
you got
point, I'm
thank
too
you
far
so
in.
much for coming on, everybody. Thank you so much, Patrick, for being
Thank you.
crazy host that you are. And we'll see you guys next week for Wrestling Debates and Catering episode 70. But yes, cookout tomorrow. I am going to be promoting our Discord because we are going to be watching AEW. I don't know why I'm about to say Final Destination, but Forbidden Door. But
That's a good pay-per-view
good night,
name.
everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Dynamite?
Really roll. Yeah, don't judge me.
Good
The Mercury
Hey,
Belt.
that's a good pay-per-view name.